Всем доброго времени суток, с вами снова я, Вонючек. Сегодня мы продолжаем наше путешествие по миру Хогвартса. Загружаем ручное сохранение. Так. Я вот не знаю, может сегодня не такую большую серию сделать. Ходить по сюжетному заданию. Тут еще 3 дымы маски. Пойдемте прогуляемся по...
Revelio.
Что, здесь нет дымы масок? Их должно быть очень много. Я вот помню, что особо-то проблемы со вторым уровнем начинались.
Revelio.
Но никак не с первым.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Прикольно.
Revelio.
Ну да. Ну, пойдемте по карте. Раз мы ночью ходим вот сюда, тут должна быть дымимаска, насколько я помню.
Revelio.
Вон она, да? Ага.
Mine now.
Hello, Hamora.
А, попали. Так. Да не... Вот алкоголик. Майя.
Revelio.
О, инфернал стоит. Интересно, каково им живется рядом с инферналами. Так. Маска одна. Тут нас еще не было. А вот здесь еще одна есть, отлично.
Revelio.
Ой, тут можно бессовестно походить по... поворовать. И... открываем карту и смотрим. Ну что, давайте проверим большой зал на статуэтки. 2 из 10.
Revelio.
Ой, я
Алло,
прав
Хамора.
оказался. Вон она.
Revelio.
Просто проблем не должно было быть. Заспавнились, я все видел. Экс. Нам ведь где-то вот сюда к нему, да? Да, вон мистер Мун. Мое.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger
Кстати,
locks.
сзади портрет какой классный.
However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, hmm? You'll save my sanity and we may get to the bottom of whoever...
Да-да. И... Ну ничего, нормально.
Revelio.
Теперь я их некоторые смогу так найти. Но давайте. Хватит страдать ерундой. Тем более, что вот тут, да? Статуэтка Деми Маски. И тут у нас... Да, еще сейчас 2 тащим из деревенек вот этих. Со 2-м уровнем Алхамора. Я думаю, у нас проблем не будет.
Revelio.
Вон она стоит.
Fascinating.
И... Давайте. Ходим по сюжетному заданию. Вот сюда.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Да, Мерлин подождет. Сотни лет ждал. За что вы меня облетать заставляете?
Revelio.
Вон она, вон она.
Alohomora.
Я обязательно успею.
What do we have here? Revelio.
Не успел. Давайте, раз уж пришли. Заберем все-таки.
Mine now, Demi guys. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Так, и теперь... Днем-то приятней, да? Работать. Маску покажи. Зачетная. Скажи, что ночью, это днем.
You made it.
А вот ты, да, я.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Чё, мне заходить? Ладно. Сейчас будет капец, наверное, да?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Какая мразь.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm
Me too.
sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Где этот придурочный?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
А ты ему?
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Стоит палец здесь. 10-20 метров.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Ой. Не, ну, на самом деле он вел себя Себастьяном как-то безрассудно. Это с
I'll
нами...
admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Пошли.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Будильник зазвонил. Вставать пора. Ха. Я уже 20 минут как не сплю.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizards. This is my book.
Confringo. Glacis. Incendio.
До свидания. Ой, а чё это упало? Ха. Погнали дальше.
I've never seen a sword like it.
I'm ripping and dying on.
You don't know who you're playing with! No! I will make you. There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest. Let's get this over with. No!
Кто там?
Incendio.
You've made your last mistake.
Это твоей была ошибкой. Чё
Does
стоит?
Hogwarts teach such cowardice? Almost. Your acrobatics will only postpone the event. Don't do that again, I beg you. I could do this for hours. Are you sure you're not a
Confringo. Compulsor.
I won't rest
Вообще.
until you
Хочешь?
regret coming here.
Confringo.
You will suffer.
Incendio.
No! I will make you.
Да не проснулся я еще. Встаньте вы.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio.
I won't rest until someone's here.
Confringo.
Nice try. Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Confringo.
No! Let's get this over with.
Incendio.
Little mooncock, far from home.
Confringo.
Who do you think you are? You are postponing the inevitable.
Compulsor.
Let me out at once.
Confringo.
That was meant for me. I've been fighting since.
Confringo.
Incendio.
На тебе.
I
Какой
confess,
бой.
that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to... Revelio.
Где еще подарки? А, вижу. Кучки оставили за собой.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Давай.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Так, пойдемте за подарками. Почему не попадаются какие-нибудь редкие вещи?
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once. Century. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
А.
Revelio.
Колодец.
This well looks familiar.
А, деньги, спасибо. Ну и...
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Да, вообще вот никак не перелезть, блин.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio. Lumos.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Revelio.
Чё-то я не понимаю. Абсолютно.
Lumos. Confringo.
Оно не выглядит как ломаемое это место.
Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Ага.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Ничего не понятно, но очень
Anything
интересно.
helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then,
А я что-то не помню, мы вообще попадем здесь в тайную комнату или нет?
Revelio.
Так, ну давайте что-нибудь такое. Хитроумные ключи. 0 из 13. Какой ужас. Не хочу. Тоже что-то неохота пока. Давайте открываем карту мира. Так. Давайте вот сюда. Сделаем вот здесь задание. Я не помню вообще, что там, но что-то будет интересное вроде. Доп. Задание самое интересное.
Oh, how I love...
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
The spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Thanks.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
I've always said that travel...
Такие вон каньоны. Зачем я буду бегать, когда можно долететь?
This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Revelio.
Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ревелио, да.
I think there should only be a few more vases. I'm nearly finished. One more vase.
Да попади ты уже. прикольно.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
А, не хочу боевую арену. Мы сюда и вернемся, если захотим, но вряд ли. Сомнительное удовольствие на видео боями заниматься.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Тут у нас что за
Revelio.
задание? А, вон горшки поджечь. Давайте. Последним.
Confringo.
What's that? Settled.
Вот и все, да.
I heard that.
Не надо так делать, пожалуйста, игра.
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Так, давайте кое-что сделаем. Отправимся в Хогвартс. Вот здесь еще побегаем. Теплиц начиная. Поищем статую Демимасок. Буквально. Немножко по времени.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was. I invented flu powder.
Вот.
Revelio.
Нам потому что точно потребуется этот 3-й уровень Алхаморы. У нас найдено 2 из 13. Это вообще мизер. Я не был в библиотеке.
Revelio.
То, что надо. Это ж предпоследний ключ. Еще последний, и мы победим.
Excellent.
О.
Revelio.
Так, и Демимаска. Странно. Демимасок нет. Пойдемте в зал зельеварения посмотрим.
Revelio.
Пусто. Все пусто. Так. Тут у нас открыт замок.
Revelio.
Тут вон Деми-масочка стоит.
Aloha Mora.
Да.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Revelio.
Я переполнен. Так, куда я бегу? Снаряжение. Вполне устраивает. Тоже устроит. Тут что у нас? Мой шарфик все равно лучше. И нам нужна карта. Оксмит. Кстати. Статуи Деми-маски, их тут еще 6 штук. Да, на секундочку.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Шесть штук, да где вы?
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Мы богаты, слушайте. Мы очень богаты. Легендарных вещей не попадается.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Кстати, вон там вот этот вот стоит, который разобраться хочет. Это вроде бы как раз... Продолжение мистера Муна вот это.
Revelio.
Тут неинтересно.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing.
Тебя я вроде
Saved me a
забрал.
lot of time and trouble.
Так, и тут еще 5 лун. Да, веселить.
Revelio.
Что интересного? Третий.
Hello,
Второй.
Hamura.
С дымимаской внутри.
Revelio.
Подарочки. Третий тир надо было замка-то ставить. Похоже, надо подходить вплотную к двери.
Revelio.
Чтобы увидеть, что за ней. Да. О, это что за место?
Revelio.
Нет, я все понимаю. Третий левел. Так, ну ладненько, давайте все-таки разблокируем
Hamura.
последний замок. Заберем статую и пойдем заканчивать. Да, давайте на этом закончим. Сохраняем игру. У нас сохранение будет. Ладненько, всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, не забывайте про комментарии. Ну а я с вами прощаюсь ненадолго. Всем пока-пока.